Hello everyone and welcome back to Daily Health Talks. I hope you're having a great day. My name is Harry, and today we're discussing an important health topic that many people have heard about but may not fully understand. We're talking about the signs of high blood sugar. Joining me once again is Dr. Ernie. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you. It's wonderful to be here. High blood sugar is an important topic because many people may experience symptoms without realizing what they mean. Understanding these signs can help people become more aware of their health and know when it may be appropriate to seek professional medical advice.
That sounds very important. Before we talk about the signs, can you briefly explain what high blood sugar means?
Certainly. High blood sugar occurs when there is too much glucose circulating in the bloodstream. Glucose is the body's primary source of energy, and under normal circumstances, the body carefully regulates how much glucose is present in the blood. However, when that balance is disrupted, blood sugar levels may become elevated. This can happen for various reasons, including how the body produces or responds to insulin.
So blood sugar itself is not bad, but too much can become a problem?
Exactly. The body needs glucose to function. The goal is not to eliminate glucose but to maintain healthy levels. Problems may arise when blood sugar remains elevated for extended periods of time.
What are some of the first signs that someone might notice?
One of the most common signs is increased thirst. Many people notice that they feel thirsty more often than usual, even if they are drinking water regularly. This happens because the body tries to manage excess glucose in the bloodstream, which can affect fluid balance.
So feeling unusually thirsty could be a warning sign?
It could be one possible sign. Of course, thirst can happen for many reasons, but persistent or unusual thirst is something people should pay attention to, especially if it occurs alongside other symptoms.
What is another common sign?
Frequent urination is another symptom that people often notice. When blood sugar levels are elevated, the body may attempt to remove excess glucose through urine. As a result, people may find themselves visiting the bathroom more often than usual.
That makes sense. If someone is drinking more water because they're thirsty, they might naturally urinate more as well.
That's correct. Increased thirst and frequent urination often occur together. Many individuals notice both symptoms around the same time.
Are there any signs related to energy levels?
Yes. Surprisingly, even though there is plenty of glucose in the bloodstream, people may still feel tired or fatigued. This happens because glucose is not always being used efficiently by the body's cells. Think of it like having fuel available but not being able to get it into the engine properly.
That's an interesting analogy.
It helps explain why someone may feel low on energy despite having elevated blood sugar levels. The body has access to glucose, but the cells may not be using it as effectively as they should.
So fatigue is something people should pay attention to?
Absolutely. Persistent tiredness that doesn't improve with rest may be worth discussing with a healthcare professional.
What about hunger? Can high blood sugar affect appetite?
It can. Some people experience increased hunger even after eating. They may finish a meal and still feel unsatisfied. This occurs because the body's cells may not be receiving and using energy efficiently, leading the body to continue signaling hunger.
That sounds frustrating.
It can be. Many people don't immediately connect increased hunger with blood sugar levels, which is why education on this topic is so important.
What about vision? I've heard that blood sugar can affect eyesight.
That's true. Some individuals may experience blurry vision when blood sugar levels are elevated. Changes in fluid levels within the body can temporarily affect how the eyes focus. This doesn't mean everyone with blurry vision has high blood sugar, but it is one possible symptom.
I didn't realize there were so many different signs.
Yes, and that's one reason high blood sugar can sometimes go unnoticed. The symptoms may seem unrelated at first. A person might experience thirst, fatigue, increased hunger, and blurry vision without realizing they could be connected.
Are there any skin-related signs?
Some people notice that cuts or minor wounds seem to heal more slowly than usual. The body's natural healing processes may not function as efficiently when blood sugar remains elevated for long periods. Good circulation and healthy body systems are important for healing.
That's something many people might overlook.
Exactly. People often focus on major symptoms while ignoring smaller changes. However, paying attention to patterns can provide useful information about overall health.
What would you say is the biggest mistake people make regarding high blood sugar?
One common mistake is assuming that symptoms will always be dramatic. In reality, many signs can develop gradually. People may simply adapt to feeling tired or thirsty without realizing that something has changed.
So awareness is very important.
It certainly is. Understanding your body and recognizing changes early can be extremely valuable.
For our listeners, have you ever experienced any of the symptoms we've discussed today? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below.
And remember, symptoms can have many causes. If you have concerns about your health, speaking with a qualified healthcare professional is always a good idea.
That's excellent advice. In the next part of our discussion, I'd like to talk about why these symptoms occur and what happens inside the body when blood sugar becomes elevated.
That's a great topic because understanding the why can help people make sense of the symptoms we've discussed today.
Welcome back, everyone. In the first part of our discussion, we talked about some common signs of high blood sugar. Now I'd like to understand why these symptoms happen in the first place.
That's a great question, Harry. Understanding what happens inside the body can help people better understand why these symptoms occur. High blood sugar is not just about numbers on a test. It affects how different systems in the body function.
Let's start with thirst. Why do people often feel thirsty when blood sugar is high?
When blood sugar levels rise, the body tries to maintain balance. One way it does this is by removing excess glucose through urine. As more fluid leaves the body, people may become dehydrated. The brain then responds by creating the sensation of thirst. This is the body's way of encouraging you to drink more fluids.
So thirst is actually a signal from the body?
Exactly. The body is constantly communicating with us. Thirst is one of the ways it tells us that it needs more fluids.
That makes sense. What about frequent urination?
Frequent urination often happens for a similar reason. The kidneys work very hard to filter the blood. When blood sugar becomes elevated, the kidneys may try to remove some of the excess glucose through urine. Since glucose draws water with it, this process can lead to increased urination.
So the body is trying to get rid of excess glucose?
In simple terms, yes. It's one of the body's natural responses.
Earlier, you mentioned fatigue. Why do people feel tired when they have plenty of glucose in their bloodstream?
That's one of the most confusing symptoms for many people. Imagine a delivery truck carrying food to a city. If the food never reaches the stores, people inside the city may still be hungry. Similarly, glucose may be present in the bloodstream, but if it is not reaching cells efficiently, the cells may not receive the energy they need. As a result, people can feel tired or fatigued.
That's a very helpful analogy.
It illustrates that having glucose in the bloodstream and using glucose effectively are two different things.
What about feeling hungry all the time?
Hunger can occur for a similar reason. If cells are not receiving energy efficiently, the body may continue sending signals that encourage eating. A person may eat a meal and still feel hungry because the body believes it needs more fuel.
That must be frustrating for some people.
It certainly can be. Many people don't understand why they continue feeling hungry even after eating enough food.
Let's talk about blurry vision. Why does high blood sugar affect eyesight?
Elevated blood sugar can affect fluid levels in different parts of the body, including the eyes. Temporary changes in fluid balance may affect the shape of structures within the eye, making it harder to focus clearly. This can result in blurry vision for some individuals.
Is that symptom always permanent?
Not necessarily. Sometimes vision changes can be temporary. However, any ongoing vision concerns should always be discussed with a healthcare professional.
What about slow healing?
The body depends on healthy circulation and many coordinated biological processes for healing. When blood sugar remains elevated for long periods, those processes may not function as efficiently. As a result, cuts, scrapes, or other minor injuries may take longer to heal.
It sounds like high blood sugar can affect many parts of the body.
It can. That's why awareness and healthy habits are so important. The body's systems are connected. When one system is affected, other areas may be influenced as well.
Can some people have high blood sugar without noticing symptoms?
Yes. In fact, some individuals may not notice obvious symptoms right away. This is one reason routine health checkups can be valuable. Sometimes information about our health comes from medical testing rather than how we feel.
That's important to remember.
Absolutely. Feeling well is wonderful, but regular health monitoring can provide additional insights.
If someone notices several of these symptoms together, what should they do?
They should consider discussing their concerns with a qualified healthcare professional. A medical professional can evaluate symptoms, perform appropriate testing, and provide personalized guidance.
That's great advice.
Health decisions are always best made with professional guidance tailored to the individual.
Thank you, Dr. Ernie. Understanding the reasons behind these symptoms makes everything much clearer.
I'm glad to hear that, Harry. Knowledge is an important step toward making informed health decisions.
Now let's move to something practical. What are some healthy habits that may help support healthy blood sugar levels?
The good news is that many habits that support blood sugar are also beneficial for overall health. They are not complicated, and many people can begin incorporating them into their daily lives.
Where should people start?
A good place to start is with nutrition. The foods we eat provide the fuel our bodies use every day. Choosing balanced meals that include vegetables, lean proteins, healthy fats, and appropriate portions of carbohydrates can support overall wellness.
Why are vegetables often recommended?
Vegetables are rich in vitamins, minerals, and fiber. Fiber can help slow digestion, which may contribute to a more gradual release of glucose into the bloodstream. In addition, vegetables provide important nutrients that support overall health.
What are some examples of high-fiber foods?
Vegetables, fruits, beans, lentils, oats, and whole grains are all excellent sources of fiber. Including a variety of these foods in your diet can be beneficial.
What about exercise?
Physical activity is another important habit. Movement helps muscles use glucose as energy. Whether it's walking, cycling, swimming, dancing, or gardening, regular activity supports overall health and wellness.
Do people need to exercise for hours every day?
Not at all. Even moderate activity performed consistently can be beneficial. The goal is to find activities that are enjoyable and sustainable.
I think many people will appreciate hearing that.
Consistency is often more important than intensity. Small actions repeated regularly can lead to meaningful results over time.
Earlier, we talked about sleep. How important is sleep for overall health?
Sleep is extremely important. During sleep, the body performs many essential repair and recovery functions. Quality sleep supports energy levels, mental focus, and overall well-being.
How much sleep do most adults need?
While individual needs vary, many adults benefit from approximately 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night.
That's good information.
Many people underestimate the impact of sleep on overall health. Yet it plays a major role in many biological processes.
Let's talk about stress. How does stress fit into this conversation?
Stress affects many aspects of health. When we experience stress, the body releases hormones designed to help us respond to challenges. Managing stress through healthy activities can support overall wellness.
What are some examples of healthy stress management?
Activities such as walking, meditation, deep breathing, spending time with loved ones, reading, listening to music, or engaging in hobbies can all be helpful.
It sounds like overall lifestyle matters.
Exactly. Health is often the result of many small habits working together. Nutrition, movement, sleep, hydration, and stress management all contribute to overall well-being.
That's encouraging because people don't have to change everything overnight.
That's right. In fact, gradual and sustainable changes are often easier to maintain than dramatic changes.
If a listener wanted to start with one habit this week, what would you recommend?
I would suggest choosing one realistic goal. Maybe it's taking a 20-minute walk each day. Maybe it's adding an extra serving of vegetables to meals. Maybe it's going to bed 30 minutes earlier. Small improvements can build momentum.
That's practical advice.
Health is a journey, not a race. Progress is often made through consistent daily choices.
Before we finish today's episode, let's ask our listeners a question. What healthy habit are you currently working on? Share your answer in the comments below.
We'd love to hear from you. Sometimes hearing other people's experiences can be inspiring.
Dr. Ernie, thank you for joining us today and helping us understand the signs of high blood sugar.
Thank you. It has been a pleasure discussing this important topic.
Today we learned about common signs of high blood sugar, why those symptoms occur, and healthy habits that support overall wellness.
I hope our listeners found the conversation informative and helpful.
If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to like and subscribe to Daily Health Talks for more health and wellness discussions.
Thank you for spending your time with us today.
Take care, stay informed, and keep making healthy choices.
Goodbye everyone, and we'll see you next time.
Goodbye.